Sorry guys, got distracted when I see this view. I mean, how rustic. See, lots of apricots. That is so cool. Everyone, welcome to Global Hopper. Yet again, we have a new video for you. Unfortunately, I'm here on my own. Amber is still in school and my wife is still working. So today is Tuesday. So I'm out here in Italy on my own, enjoying the scenery. In front of me is the village of Castelmezzano. It looks quite out of this world. So let me turn my camera around and have a look yourself. Guys, I've never seen something quite so dramatic in Europe. This is, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. I love it. Yeah, guys, this is so beautiful. Right, let's go to the actual village itself and see what we can find. And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the history, the story behind this amazing village, Castelmezzano. Wow, guys, look at this. This is quite surreal. When I first saw the picture of this village, I saw it was somewhere in Brazil, to be honest. Wow. Okay, guys, so the village behind me is Castelmezzano. It's located in southern Italy in the district of, let me get this right, Basilicata. Basilicata has Madeira as the capital, the provincial capital, which I'm going to visit in the next video. But look at this place, guys. It's just, I mean, come on. When I first saw the Google image, I thought this was somewhere in Brazil. I don't know why, but it just feels Brazilian to me. But come on, this is unbelievable, guys. So Castelmezzano has a very interesting history. As a matter of fact, the village used to be built just somewhere over there beyond those mountains in the valley where the land was fertile and not as hot. Unfortunately, they were attacked by the Saracens or the Muslims. This actually predates the religion of Islam. They were attacked. That is why they're called the Saracens. Anyway, because of the constant attack, the people of Castelmezzano decided to move up to the mountain here, where it is easier to defend, and hence the existence of this place in this village in this unlikely place. Wow, this little narrow alleyway is so full of charm. There isn't a sort of a tourist destination within the village that you have to see. There's no such a thing. There's nothing remarkable of an individual place. The village itself is remarkable on its own, but there's not an individual place like I don't know, a piazza or a museum. The whole village itself is just totally, totally stunning. Before I set out, I asked DeepSeek why Castelmezzano is built in the location it did, and the AI gave me the answer because of the Saracen invasion. I'm sorry about the wind, guys. It's quite windy today, but this is what the village itself looks like. Lots of winding roads, up and down, and predominantly we have orange bricks, orange paints outside the walls, and red tiles for the roof. Today is Tuesday, and it's just in the middle of July. Temperature isn't too bad. It's about 29 degrees, but as you can hear, it is quite windy, so feels pretty breezy. But yeah, just prepared for lots of climbs. This is so atmospheric. It's just beautiful. Very lucky with the weather. Well, it's July, Italy. So yeah, as it should be, right? Wow, guys. The history of the region Basilicata is very, very interesting. It's sort of in deep south. Any further south, you'll end up in Sicily. And after the Italian unification in 1861, the Italy as a nation started to face. Sorry, guys, got distracted when I see this view. I mean, how rustic, how very, very rustic. So, picking up on history lesson, Basilicata is located in the south. After the this bloody dog. Reunification in 1861, Italy was facing what they call the South problem, because economically as well as culturally, there's a huge difference. And because of the extortionate... right, guys, I'm just getting out of the territory of the dog. But anyway, so after the unification, Rome imposed huge amount of tax that's basically extortionate. The people in the south cannot really afford to pay for them. As a result of that, because there's pressure, there's oppression, there is rebel. So all around this region, spontaneous brigands started to merge, and there were basically peasant population formed into a military sort of arm called the brigands. Armed resistance, so to speak, especially popular in this area, Basilicata area. And there's a book that if you're interested in this area in particular, you should read Carlo Levi's book called Jesus, or Christ, actually. Christ stops at Eboli. As the title suggests, the internal land of Basilicata, even Christ isn't coming. The people were left in unbelievable, absolute poverty. Poverty such the like you and I perhaps has never ever experienced before, and God willing that we will never have to. At that time, most of the people, peasants of the Basilicata, were living in a one-room accommodation. And when I say one room, they actually live with their farm animals. So they divide it into 3 layers in a typical house. The bottom layer below the bed is the animals, pigs and cows and donkeys. The bed is the people. And on the top of that is their infant child hanging from the ceiling in a basket. And that was the living condition at that time. And the area was also beset by incredible malaria epidemic almost constantly. And that's basically the historical background. And if you think about, then Rome insisted on taxing these people with incredible rate of taxation. Is there any wonder that there's resistance? And that's exactly what happened. Of the resistance, the brigands were massacred. In fact, some of the whole villages got completely massacred by the fascist government. Bloody hell, guys, it's hot. But anyway, I don't want to turn this video into a history lesson, but I do have a book review channel. It's called Harry's Book Cafe. I'm going to put the link here. I just recently did a review of Crest Stops at Eboli, and that has a very good, after reading that, I have a very good understanding of the area. And if you are interested, then please go and check out that video. But yeah, let's keep exploring this amazing village of Castelmezzano. The name is beautiful, the place is even more so. This is I'm actually standing in a viewpoint, so this is the church that's facing the viewpoint. The viewpoint is pretty much at the entrance of the village, you can't miss it. How to get here? You can drive from Matera, and the closest airport to Matera is Bari, which is where I landed this morning, and it took about under 2 hours to get here to the village. Oh look, we have some wild apricots. This is an apricot tree, and yeah, you can see lots of apricots. That is so cool. Wow, all over the floor. Anyway, guys, so the oh, a little cat. Okay, guys, so the closest airport to Castelmezzano is Bari on the coast, Adriatic Sea. It takes about just under 2 hours driving from Bari Airport, which is what I did this morning. On the way, you will also be passing the beautiful, beautiful city of Matera. And Matera is in fact the capital of Basilicata district, province. So you must do both of them if you can. Look, guys, this area is steeped in religion and a little bit of magic too. I'll tell you a little bit more in the next video when we do Matera. So if you are wanting to visit Basilicata, make sure that Matera is must, right? Castelmezzano, this village here, is secondary, is incredibly beautiful. However, Matera is no less so, and it has a lot more history seeped in that city, which of course I'm going to tell you a little bit more when we are in there tomorrow. Okay guys, so the park is literally located right outside the village, and from the car parks you can already get an incredible view. In terms of driving up here, I did my research before I set out, and according to Google, the drive up to the village can be a little bit challenging because of switchbacks and up and down mountain roads. To be perfectly honest with you, I found it absolutely fine. When I rented my car, I rented a very, very small Citroen C1. But the, I'll turn you around, so this is the car. But the car rental company ended up giving me this massive SUV, right? A Seat. When I first received the car, I was like, oh, am I gonna have trouble driving this big thing on top, climbing up the mountains? As it turned out, the drive wasn't as bad as I thought. at all. I mean, I had no problem, but then again, I've been driving for the last 10, 15 years or so, and I have been a frequent driver in Europe, so I'm perhaps used to the Italian road. But having said that, I don't think he's that challenging, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, you'll be absolutely fine. Just make sure that you have a car that's automatic. It's a lot more easier than having a manual, and make sure it's a little bit, at least a little bit powerful, because the climb, some of the climbs can be a little bit steep. But yes, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you find the video beautiful, taking you to places that you might have never heard of before, and you find it helpful when it comes to actually the logistic side of it. And if you do, please give it a thumb up, and yeah, like and subscribe, I guess. But before we go, last view of this amazing place.